There we go. Hello everybody. Welcome to another stream. Today, it's NCAA Basketball 10. This is actually only part 2. We've gotten through 7 parts of the NCAA Football Dynasty. We won a national title there. We haven't really been playing a ton of these games, so... Here's coach statistics. We went 17 and 15 in year 1. We did some recruiting that I think was pretty good, and we should be better than we were last year. We're only in year number 2 right now. Hopefully we'll improve, and then, you know, let me lower the webcam a little. There we go. Now you can see me a little better as I lean back and relax. So we did not make... We made the NIT. Even though it says postseason none, they only care about the NCAA tournament. So there's that. Let's figure out recruiting here, and then I think I already did some stuff with that. Yeah, I don't know that I've actually... I think I've done stuff, because we have 75 points left. We have to send the letter of interest, which is 2 points to everyone, and then offering them all scholarships. It's a whole thing. A lot of 4-star guys are interested in us, so hopefully... And this one 3-star. How many scholarships do we have is the question. We have 3, and we need 2 centers. So the 3-star, is he a center? He is not, but I'll probably still make him an offer just because I kind of have to. We'll see what everyone is and stuff. We'll see how things go. So we can simulate 1 week, and we'll just keep doing that to do recruiting, and we'll figure stuff out. I like playing all the Ohio schools if we can, so it's kind of enjoyable. Like the fact that I think we're playing at home pretty much entirely. All of these Ohio schools, and then UNC. But yeah. And then I guess Michigan State as well. So, not entirely all Ohio schools. I think we tried to get most of the Ohio schools, but yeah. So, we'll see what happens after 1 week. Hopefully these people are interested. Hopefully we can just get some recruits pretty easily. Hey, look at that. We're 1-0. Last year we won 17 games. I'm thinking we'll be able to win more this year just by virtue of... Okay, maybe not. Especially if someone's hurt. That would be the worst part of it. Let's find out. Message center, anyone hurt? No, nothing from the medical staff. But we won the home opener, which means we get an upgrade. Let's do the... Let's do the weight room. We'll upgrade that. Great. So that's good. We've gotten some improvement there. Nothing interesting in recruiting. Just a couple scouting reports and stuff. Whatever. I don't actually read those. Let's go to recruiting here and see if we can. We'll offer scholarships to all these guys on our short list. I don't care if we have no centers. I just want these guys if we can get them. Hey, Layla, thanks for stopping by. Let's see, these guys are all so expensive to just add other points and stuff. That's the trouble. It's like we have 75 points left. It's 24 to just visit with the head coach once. That's so many points. Plus, other guys will leave, and then we'll get them in the offseason if we don't get any of these guys now. We'll get some centers in the offseason for sure, since we still have, we need 2 of those, for sure. Yeah, like 40 points. I'm not spending more than half of my points. He was the guy I just did. Yep. So after Gates is Haywood. Another Haywood, okay. But no, like this guy, at least, since he's in Indiana, okay, 8 points isn't so bad. Actually, I'll do a head coach visit and talk about... Let's talk about location, since we're close. That may help us out. We have 3 scholarships remaining, so that's at least a plus. Is this guy 8 since he's in Pennsylvania? He is. We'll give him 8 points as well and talk about location. Hopefully they like the location pitch. 2 guys named Haywood, both 6'3" shooting guards. Okay. Banks is not anywhere close. Unless they're in a pipeline, we are not going to be giving them any of our points. Because we have no points, really. So after Meeks, okay, Newton. Again, South Carolina, too far. Too far from Ohio. That's the trouble. So after him, it's Flowers. We're offering them all scholarships. Why not? Maybe one of them accepts. Oh, you're the first one to offer me a scholarship, and I'm accepting. I mean, we're number one with this guy. Maybe we get him. You never know. So now we're on to him. We'll offer scholarships again next week. Then we can go a little quicker. That's the beauty of it. Robinson was the last guy I did, so we're on to Henderson. We're number 2 behind Murray State with this guy. Seriously? How'd you go to Murray State and not here? I mean, I guess if you really think that you're going to play more there, I suppose. So after Henderson is Flores. Once again, these guys aren't in the pipeline, so I'm not giving them any more points. Not right now. Okay, after Flores is Williams. Okay. We'll do this, and then we'll sim another week and see. Let's just finish up these guys. I think there are about 2 or 3 more we want to offer scholarships to. And then one we'll actually give a few more points to, because that guy is in Ohio, Malloy. We'll offer scholarships to these 2. I'm gonna hold off on that Lopez kid until next week, just in case we somehow get all 3 guys, 3 players to commit. I'd rather have 3 guys than have to worry about anybody else. So after Malloy is the last guy we'll offer a scholarship to this week. I assume that we will not get 3 guys to sign with us. My guess is that we'll get 1, and then we'll offer that 3-star guy a scholarship. He'll sign, and then that'll be that. So looking at their interest right now, this Meeks guy, who is a center, we're number 1 with him. That's good. Hopefully, with highest being number 1, that he'll be good enough that we'll just be able to get him. A top 100 guy who's a center, when we need centers, that would be huge. But yeah, so that's recruiting for this week. We'll sim another week. We have no games, so it'll take a minute, but yeah, if you're here for the first time or you're just someone who knows me and is tuning in, please say hi in the comments. If you haven't given me a follow, please do. I'm streaming a lot of these sports games. I have my Switch hooked up. As soon as I finish up a couple of games that I'm trying to finish up in my free time, I'm going to start streaming something on the Switch. What? I'm not sure, but who knows? We can do some trial and error. If you have suggestions for what you want to see me stream, let me know in the comments. And in the chat. Well, we're still 1-1. Oh, Duke beat Ohio State. Interesting. So let's go back to our recruiting database. We have 2 centers now. Number 41 and number 59 signed with us. Awesome. A lot of guys are very interested, so I may not even need to worry about that 3-star guy. Let's see if we can get 1 more player, because now we suddenly have 2 centers. One's 6'9" only, but both are top 60 players. Let's see, did he like the... Okay, so no, that's not a factor. So we will do... Actually, we'll invite him to a game. Let's do the Xavier game. Actually, no. We'll do the Kent State game because that's one we should win. So I'll offer him the scholarship again. I'll do the Kent State game for him. I'm not going to worry about this guy Lopez because I'm not even going to talk to him. I'm going to offer all these guys scholarships again because for some reason when the first time you offer it, if they say no, you have to offer it again to them. Not sure exactly why. He'd be great to have, but he's so far away. If this guy was in Ohio, different story, but he's not. Missouri. Still offering the scholarship. Who knows? One of these guys may just be like, okay, you know what? This time I'll sign up. That would be something. See how far this guy is? He's in Hawaii. We don't even have enough points to have 1 head coach visit. That's how few points we have left. I mean, if he comes here, great, but I'm not going to hold my breath. We'll invite him to the Wright State game. Obviously. Let's see, that was Haywood. So we're on to Bloom. I mean, if we get 3 centers, so be it. Three centers is 3 centers. I mean, it's 3 guys who are 4 stars or above. That's pretty good. I'll take it, you know? Can't complain about getting 3 4 stars when you won 17 games only last season. So let's just re-offer the scholarships to these guys. Might as well. Can't hurt. I mean, we only have 1 scholarship remaining, so all these guys we're looking at. Someone's going to come here, but who knows? Which person? Okay, after Robinson is this guy who we can invite to a game, which is fine. We'll invite him to the Xavier game, because every single one of our other non-conference games is against a ranked team. At least Xavier's not ranked, though we'll probably lose that one. So, not great, but not the end of the world. Let's get Gates. Offer him a scholarship. The one thing about these points is if you use them all up and someone wants to leave, whether it's for transferring to another school or for the NBA, you use these same points. So if you have none left, that's a problem. I already did Gates, didn't I? Okay. Let's see, who's after Gates? Banks. Did I do Banks yet? I did do Banks. Let's go the other way. I bet you that'll be quicker. Yep, so Franklin, and then next up will be Williams. So we'll do that, and then we will see what happens next. Williams, Newton. Let me know if I missed anyone, too, because I'm trying to just knock this out quickly. I don't think I missed Williams. Oh, no, I did miss Williams. Okay. So before Newton is Henderson. Offer him the scholarship again. Alrighty. And that's it for all these people who we want to offer scholarships to, for obvious reasons. So we already have these 2 guys, which is good. We don't have to worry about recruiting any sort of position. Although we have 5 power forwards, we'll have 2 centers next season. And we'll see about any other positions. I'm hoping we can get a couple of guards, or at least 1 guard, with our 1 open spot. So we will sim another week, see if anyone has signed with us. If not, we'll just keep simming week by week. Let's see if we win a couple games here. My guess is that whatever that Jaguar looks like, I think that's IUPUI. Their old logo, maybe? I'm honestly not sure. We'll see. We'll find out. I don't know if we won that one. Hey, we won 1 game at least. And 2 games? Are we going to win a 3rd one? The answer is no, unfortunately. But you hear those rings. Okay, we lost to Xavier as well, so we're 3-3. Let's check recruiting. We still have a scholarship available. Okay, that's fine. I don't know why. I think this is hilarious. This guy's name is O. Berlin, and he's from Ohio. If only he was from Oberlin, Ohio. That would be really funny. But yeah, let's look and see what else we have here. That Malloy guy isn't coming to visit for a little bit, so let's actually sim a couple of weeks, since we have to get through those other games that the other recruits are coming to before we can make our next move. And that's Kent State and Wright State. So let's just sim till a week after the Wright State game, because that's when we find out results on those. So we'll just sim for a bit, you know, like 5 or 6 weeks, see what happens. We'll have to see if we have any, what's it called? The, alumni challenge things, if we get more. Hey, wow, we just beat Purdue! Top 10 team we just beat. Awesome. It's a big win. Probably gonna lose these 2 back-to-back. Called it. But that's okay. We have a signature win on our schedule. And, you know, we'll probably win fewer games than last year, but we will have played a tougher schedule. As long as we don't lose to Kent State or Wright State. Ooh, 101-43. Wow. Wow. Mr. Masters, when am I streaming MVP again? Thank you for stopping by. Potentially tomorrow? If not Monday? The next time I stream, I would be streaming MVP. I'd kind of like to do that rotation, where one day it's NCAA football, the next is NCAA basketball, and the following day after that is MVP. So, probably tomorrow, I think. If I don't, but I may not stream tomorrow. We'll see what my schedule is, how I'm feeling, all that stuff. But if not tomorrow, then I will be streaming it on Monday. I have nothing else to do, so there shouldn't be an issue on Monday. Okay, so we're 6-7. Not great. But we beat Purdue by 13, which is good. I'm going to see if anyone's really, like, struggling. Not good that we're only a 500 team right now. Let's go to recruiting and see if we got a third guy. Let's see, Haywood and Malloy are still loving us. Nobody else signed with us, so... Fingers crossed, let's see what we can do here. Okay, we have one scholarship. Okay, so location isn't a factor. We already invited him to a game. So it would use up all of our points to send the house to both Haywood and Malloy. I think it's worth it because I don't think any of our guys are that good that it's like if they transfer and leave, who cares? We'll recruit someone who will be our guy since this is only year 2. So I think we send the house for him, for Haywood, and for Malloy because those guys I think are just, we send the house, they're ours. So let's do that. And then we have no points left. But since we already sent the letter of interest, right? Yes, we did. To Lopez, if neither of these two guys sign with us in a week, we will send Lopez, we'll offer Lopez a scholarship, and he'll probably sign on the dot because he's only a 3-star. So we have 1 key win and 3 key losses, which isn't good at all. Let's look at our roster, though. I haven't really paid attention to our actual current team this time around. I mean, we should be better than this. We should be better than 500, I think. Or so I would think. But then again, we go 8 deep. That's about all this game lets you do when you sim. So, you know, I might as well redshirt those other guys. No reason not to. And yeah, let's see about stats. Okay, so Kilpatrick missed a game, or he just didn't play in one of the games. Let's look at percentages. Anyone really, like, shooting really poorly? Or 38.3. Oi. Our starting point guard shooting 38.3% from the field, yet 50.8% from 3. They're shooting about 25% from 2. And also 60% at the free throw line. Like, I was going to take him out and be like, oh my god, he's only shooting 38%. But if you're going to make more than half of your threes, it's not the end of the world that you're only making 1 and 4 twos because you're making so many threes. We're actually shooting well as a team from beyond the arc. Well, not exactly amazing from Moody. But that's okay. Let's, someone's calling me from Des Moines, Iowa. You know, they can leave a voicemail if they really want to talk to me. So we have 2 seniors in our starting lineup. 3 seniors in our starting lineup. None off the bench. We are going to not lose him because he's redshirting. So looking at the numbers, though, it's a little concerning. Lance Stevenson is definitely our best scorer. Aside from Moody, apparently. Moody's scoring more, which is crazy for a freshman, but okay. Fine by me. Let's Well, let's simulate one more week and see if we get any of those good recruits, and then we'll find out if we have 3 4-star guys coming to us or 2 4-stars and a 3-star. Okay, not good. Oh my god, you have to beat Rutgers. Come on! So frustrating. So frustrating. Oh my god, we're what, like 6-11 now? This is really bad if we're 6-11. 6-10, excuse me. Ay, ay, ay. Not good. Not good. Okay, coach report card. 18% job security. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, yeah. I would be concerned too if we were this bad right now, but you know what? That's okay. Let's go to recruiting. We didn't sign either of those guys. Mother. Well, let's offer him a scholarship. We'll end up filling out our class with him because these guys are not going to sign with us at this point, which sucks because I sent the freaking house. I don't know what more you want me to do. Your interests were highest interest. I mean, come on now. What more could they ask for? We'll simulate a week, and if we have to, we'll wait until the off-season to deal with the scholarship if somehow that guy doesn't sign. But, you know, at least a 3-star by the time they're a redshirt senior should be good enough to be off the bench at least, you know? Hopefully. Aye. See, another loss. We've lost 5 in a row. 6 in a row. We lost to DePaul. Aye. This is really bad. Really bad, actually. We've lost 6 in a row in year 2. I mean, we'll make it through the season. They don't do mid-season firings here. But, man, we may not get to year 3 in our contract, truly. Not at this rate. 6-11. Yep, see, the guy signed with us, so now we have 3 guys. 2 top 60 prospects and a 3-star small forward. So, all in all, not too bad. Let's see what Recruiting Central, if it'll tell me, like, anything interesting. Okay, so we at least got a few of our recruiting targets. So that's good. 3 of the 6 goals. We got, oh, wow. Meeks is an All-American. Awesome. We'll take an All-American coming to Cincinnati. Now, let's go to Message Center. Do we have people hurt? No, we don't. Let's see. Coach report card update. This is not going to be good. 17% now. I mean, I'm not quitting the job right now. Not in the middle of year 2, but, like, hopefully things improve. Hopefully. Goodness. I don't know what to do about that stuff. Truly. Like, our guys are our guys. I can't really change anything. It's like there's a clear drop-off between the guys who we play and anyone else. Mind you, the 2 freshmen we brought in both play. Well, 2 of the freshmen, I should say. One of them is being redshirted because he's not as good, but, I mean, that's results right there to me, you know? I'm trying to really remake this program, and hopefully, as long as Moody doesn't leave after 1 season, which, if he does, then we're screwed anyway, we should be okay. Yeah, 17 games and stuff. There's no way to, like, do, like, coach. You can do team style selection. You can check your coach statistics. That's about it. 0-5 in conference. My God. We'd have to go 7-6 in the rest of the way in conference just to match our bad conference record from last year. We're really 4-8 at home. Wow. That's really bad. We're really bad. And I'm just going to... I'm hopeful that maybe, you know, beating USF and St. John's, we should be able to win those 2. And maybe Pitt as well. I don't know, though, for sure. We'd better beat Providence, I'll tell you that much. Let's just sim the rest of the season and see how we do. Hey, look at that. We got a win, finally, in conference play. 1 so far. Ay, ay, ay. 2 more losses, and they're not even close losses. I don't know what to change. Okay, so we've won 2 conference games now. We are 2-7 in conference play. Hey, that's actually, I think, a good win. I think Louisville's good. You know, if we do just as poorly in conference, but we have a couple, like, signature wins, maybe we'll be able to save our job. Maybe. If anyone has other ideas, who knows? I will say, though, if we lose the job here, the one school I want to go to is Cleveland State. They did not offer us a job as an inexperienced coach. Cincinnati did, so not too bad. Yeah, this has writing on the wall for me. Unless, of course, if we win the conference tournament and get into the NCAA tournament, they're not going to be mad at us. But something tells me our job security is going to be very low. Because we've now lost another 4 in a row in conference play. We have like 4 wins in conference. We were supposed to be better than last year, and we have been worse. Something tells me next offseason is going to be at a new school. As a head coach, probably at a mid-major. We're going to continue simulation since we're done with recruiting. Oh, good. At least we've got the revenge game against Marquette. UConn's probably good, so we're not going to beat them. Hey, at least we won 3 in a row to end conference play. But God, we won like 5 games in conference this year. That's really bad. We are 12-18. That's really bad. Really not a good year. Okay, actually, we went 6-12 in conference, so we were only 1 game worse in conference than we were last year. Playing a tougher schedule, mind you. 20%, we actually went up in terms of our job security rating. Let's look at the message center. Anyone hurt? Nope, no injuries. Alumni Challenge results. Since we finished the season at home, we have 1 thing to unlock. We could upgrade something. I think we're gonna... No, we already have the practice gym. We'll do the injuries clinic. Let's do that. So suddenly, School Pride's 5 stars. We have 1 star for each of those. Oh, the fan support seems to be pretty good. We're at level 6 now. That's awesome. I'm not renaming the streets. Okay, so we're doing okay-ish. Let's see. I doubt that we're in bracketology because we went 12-18. Not a chance. Yeah. You have to at least be a 500 team, I think, to get a look in the bracketology. Yeah, 15-14 even is barely, and they went 9-7 in conference. So we are probably not going to make a postseason anything. I mean, are we last in the conference? Number 1, Villanova, UConn. So we beat Louisville, who's ranked, which is good. We beat Marquette, who's not terrible. We have 2 key wins this year, but geez, 12-18 is not going to get it done. When you consider we are tied for 3rd worst in the conference, that's really bad. Like, just oof. Sickening. But we've won 3 straight. Maybe maybe we take this into the conference tournament and do okay. Let's see what happens. Did we not make the conference tournament? Did they not do all 16 teams in the Big East tournament? I guess not. I guess they must have only done like the top 12 or the top 12 only, apparently. This must be before the, this would be, I guess, predating Kemba Walker in the 16-team Big East tournament. So our season's going to end at 12-18. That's just going to be it. Which stinks. Is that a new one? No. What's NCAA? Oh, Player of the Year stuff. I don't care about that. We don't have anybody good, so
Welcome to the NCAA
we're gonna skip the
selection
selection show. We don't really care. We're just going to simulate till the end of the season and hopefully keep our job. If we don't, well, we'll go somewhere else and maybe try turning them a little better, you know? Okay, let's continue the simulation. Oh, Cincinnati is no longer interested in your services. Well, let's see where we can go instead. Let's go, let's look at the highest prestige. So it's 2-star prestige or worse. In terms of ranking, we can go as high as Virginia Tech. Cal State Northridge went 0-29 last year. We could go there. Let's go in alphabetical order. Let's see if Cleveland State is there, because if Cleveland State's an option, we're going there. They are. We're going to Cleveland State after 9-22 season. We will turn them into a powerhouse. Yes, they're losing Norris Cole. Yes, they're losing DeAndre Brown. But I'm hopeful that we can, have a winning season there. It's really low standards. So something tells me we'll be okay. Yes. Cleveland State is our new school. After a disappointing couple of years at Cincinnati. So let's look, though. Let's go to recruiting and see what... Oh, we can't look at recruiting until the offseason, I guess. Okay. Let's go to our verbal agreements. A bunch of 1-star chumps. Alrighty. I mean, I'll at least take the one guy who's in the top 1,000. Let's look at our position breakdown. We need a power forward and a point guard, so none of these guys are power forwards or point guards. They seem awful. What's the scouting report say? F for everything. Potential is excellent for the one guy. I'll give him a look since he has excellent potential. And this guy, excellent potential as well. Okay. So we have 3 guys who are excellent potential. At least that's some hope. Because maybe they turn into something really good, But we're not going to sign this guy. He's a JUCO junior. Not worth our time. Let's look at players leaving. Unfortunately, we have at least one person. Okay, we have 4 guys graduating, which does suck. Especially because one is Norris Cole, who I'm assuming had a pretty good season. Yeah, he averaged 20 points, 5 assists. He was so good in real life, too. I was in attendance, and this is one of those, you know that a guy has just some unbelievable. Pretty sure his name was Nigel, not Niall. He didn't play much. Yeah, it's not worth... you know what? Why not? Okay, you're moving on. Great, whatever. Fine. Bye-bye. We're not getting any All-Americans coming here, not yet, but let's start with off-season recruiting. If we get a couple of 2-3-star guys, that's better than what they've been recruiting. And, maybe year 1 isn't so good, but this feels like a place that's not going to get rid of me after year 1. Hopefully. As the game loads slowly. Slowly but surely. Okay, we have, let's see, caliber. Okay, so we're going to go with... I think search results is the way that I was able to get guys. Good. 3-star guys who have interest in us. So let's just go highest interest. Send a letter of interest. We'll figure out some of this other stuff. We have, 2 scholarships remaining? Great. If we get the 2 3-star guys, suddenly that's pretty good. 3-star guys are talented. We'll at least give them a letter of interest since we have some points. We might as well. And then... See, I want to get the potential scouted, but the problem is that takes so many points to get potential figured out. So let's just send a letter of interest to him and kind of guess as we go. I mean, what do we need? We need a power forward and a point guard for sure. So let's go with a couple other power forwards and then at least send letters of interest to them, and then we'll see what happens in a week. Because at least the 3-star guys are 2-point guards. One of them will sign with us. I'm sure of it. So yeah, they have literally a 0 interest, anybody who's a 4 or 5-star. And I cannot blame them. Why would anyone want to come to Cleveland State? Right? I mean, even if we do everything right, and there is a guy who is in our pipeline who is a top 100 guy, not a chance. You know, I will even try it. Let's try with this Page guy. We have literally, he has no interest. If we do everything we possibly can for him, you know, we do all of the calls, all the visits, we send the house if we can. We won't be able to because it's the off season, but we can try, and I promise you, this guy will never give us a look because even though we're close and he's in the pipeline, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to do that just to see. So we have our short list here, our targets, which is not very many players, but we only have 2 scholarships, so I think we're good. Let's go off-season recruiting. Okay, very low interest still. That did not change. Notice, that didn't change at all. Let's offer scholarships to the 3-star guys for sure. I mean, we'll probably end up just offering the scholarships, and that'll be that then. I don't know how points are in terms of transferring over. We'll offer him a scholarship for sure, and do visits and stuff. Let's do playing time, location, and coach strategy. And because team prestige is low, and something tells me coach prestige is not very good, considering we flamed out in 2 seasons at the University of Cincinnati. So let's do playing time again. Because who knows, maybe we have a shot and maybe he's like, you know, yeah, I'll come to Cleveland State. Probably not. We'll probably get from very low to low with him after a week. My assumption, though, is that we won't have any scholarships left anyway. Yep, he signed with Louisville anyway. So we got 2 guys. We got Lucian Groves and Eli Sandoval. Nothing I can do there with clicking on anything. Well, we got 2 3-stars. We have no scholarships left. We can sim to cut redshirt reorder. And see how we do. This is not going to go well. I have a feeling. I have a feeling we're going to have a bad first season. Yeah, at least we have some big guys who are like 78 overall, you know? That's not terrible. I'm definitely going to start the 2 big guys. Charlie Woods. God, I watched so much Cleveland State men's basketball as a kid. These names just bring back memories. Okay, so you're going to get redshirted. You're going to get redshirted. You're going to get redshirted. Same with you. How many guys can I redshirt? Okay, that's the maximum. Now, maybe I shouldn't redshirt these guys who are so bad? Because I should redshirt the guys who are my freshmen, because then suddenly I have 4 years of them, and they actually play all 4 years. Like, these guys are never going to play, and I'll redshirt them if I have the space in future seasons. That's probably a good idea. So let's just figure out, okay, 75 is McCoy. I think we'll probably... Yeah, we'll start him. Start 3 shooting guards. I'll figure out who the best passer is, or the shortest one is. Trey Harmon. So, 75, 72, 72, 72. Yeah, these 2 guys are not going to play as freshmen, but is it worth it to try and figure out if any of these 72s? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth redshirting any of these guys. So let's redshirt the 2 guys we just signed, who are clearly significantly better than the 1-stars that this school has been recruiting. These 2 guys will not play anyway, so we'll just redshirt Groves and redshirt Sandoval, since we know they won't play this year. Hopefully then they'll be bench players as as redshirt freshmen, and that'll be good. Unfortunately, we cannot redshirt anyone else. I'm not going to cut anybody right now. We'll see what happens with the start of the new season. And you know what? I think we need to schedule some very, very easy competition. Because we're not going to make the NCAA tournament unless we win our conference tournament. And all they really care about is me going above 500. So, just got to think like that. Let's go and see about the message center. Anything interesting? Nope. Nothing there. So let's start the new year and see what happens. And we'll start doing recruiting for the new season and see. Actually, in real life, DeAndre Brown got hurt and missed his entire June, what would have been his senior season. So he redshirted and came back for one more year, and they were pretty solid. So let's see. We are projected to finish 4th. Okay. Okay, you know, considering we won only 9 games last year and you have a coach who wasn't very good in his last place, we'll take it. We will happily take it. So let's look at what they say about us. Okay, B+ rating, 4th in conference. We have 5 oh my god. 5 scholarships we have to give out. Hoo-wee. See, I'm assuming we got a, oh, no walk-ons, alrighty. Can't redshirt anyone else. Let's figure out preseason training first. Oh yeah, I forgot to check which guards should be starting where and who should be starting at center. Whoever is the worst shooter should be at the 4. Or should be at the 5, rather. So we'll swap Lattice because he's also taller. And then in terms of passing, they're all kind of similar. Offensive ability and defensive ability. I think we're probably fine with what we have. Maybe we end up okay. Maybe is the key word. Looking at last season, Montgomery, 11.5 points a game. Nobody really had any assists. Wells kind of did, but he's not very good. So, yeah, that's our team. Oh, yeah. We are not good, but you know what? That's okay. We'll be okay. Let's do preseason training here. I'm thinking for guards, we'll want to do probably defense, I'm guessing. Let's do defense for 35%, conditioning for 25, 15 for offense, and 25 for shooting. Front court, let's give like 10% for shooting. I really think we want like 15 for offense. Let's make them really big defensive guys. 30% for... Let's do 40% for conditioning, 35% for defense. Player focus. Let's give a lot of focus to our starters because, let's be real, they're going to play a lot. So let's do like 75-25 because our other guys will get better or they won't. Who knows? So let's do recruiting here. We have 5 scholarships. Let's do search results. Let's sort by who has the best interest in us and just add them to our list. Sure, since... Okay, let's see if anyone who's, like, actually not terrible. I'm only looking at guys who are listed in the top 1,000 as even options. Wow, we need a shooting guard, a power forward, and a center. We have 5 scholarships, so... I mean, we're going to get some guys who aren't going to be good. That's just a fact, unfortunately. But, you know, if we can get a couple of, like, 3-star guys, that's not terrible then. You know, if we get, like, 3 3-stars and a couple of 2-stars... You know, that's not awful. I don't think the medium's going to come to us. So, looking at our short list, we only have 6 guys on it. We're not going to get 5 of the 6 to sign with us. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to give more of these guys a look since they have high interest in us. Sheesh. This is just bottom of the barrel. My God. But you know what? They're filling roster spots, and they redshirt, and maybe by the time they're seniors, they actually play a few minutes. Probably not. But that's okay. Let's see, everyone who has high interest. Okay, we filled up our short list. None of these other guys are that good, so it's not like we need them desperately. Yeah, none of them are in the top 1,000 anyway. Alrighty, so we have our short list. And let's see, anyone who's really good at something? That Beasley guy seems to be B- offense, B defense. That's pretty good for a point guard. Hopefully, he'll sign with us. We'll see. Sign a 2-star recruit. That's all they want is us to sign a 2-star recruit. Something tells me we can do that. Now let's figure out our strength of schedule. I'm going to remove all the games that are not home games from our schedule. I'm also going to remove a bunch of the road games. Let's add just home games against bad teams. Teams that are C's can come play us. Great. Boise State, come to Cleveland. Let's see who else we can do. Let's start with the America East Conference. Oh, C-? Great. Because then suddenly if we are, if we start out 8-1, we're going to finish above 500 pretty easily. New Hampshire, come on down. Great. Get rid of UCSB there. Let's see, New Hampshire after the New Hampshire one. Okay, we already did New Hampshire. UMBC, let's go. I'm going to get rid of the Auburn one afterward. Let's see if we can get somebody after December 1st. Okay, the A-10 has Charlotte's pretty bad, so if they're willing to come home and play us, we'll play them at home. Nope, okay, fine. Good riddance to you, then. God, these teams are so good in these major conferences. Stetson, no. Mercer, no, okay. I'm not coming to them, that's for sure. They're coming here. They're going to have to face us at home. Love how Cincinnati's listed as an A, AA-. Like, we were just there. God, that feels personal. If they do well this year, I'm going to be really annoyed. Because I set them up for success. Ooh, Idaho State's really bad. That's good. So let's get rid of Auburn. So now we have 4 more games we can add to our schedule here. And that's it. Or Idaho State. I don't even know what conference that was. It was the Big Sky. Okay. Northern Arizona. Great. Come on down. 3 more games against really terrible teams. Yes, it will suck if we lose to those teams. But hopefully we'll beat most of them, and then we'll actually have a bunch of wins. And then I look like a head coach who wins a lot of games, even if we're not very good. Not taking on Coastal Carolina. Gardner-Webb, great. Gardner-Webb, awesome. 2 more games. Let's go Let's go in the opposite direction. We already checked a WAC team. Nobody else in the WAC is that bad. Somebody in the WCC has to be terrible. St. Mary's? Really? Okay, cool. And then why don't we play at home? Let's see. Where do we want to try fitting in a game? Maybe at the very start of the season. Let's try... San Diego seems to be bad. Great. That's our schedule. I don't care that it's 2 stars. Truly. Because if we finish, 12th in the conference, who cares? Like, I don't even think there are 12 teams. I think there are only 10 at this point in the conference. We're projected to finish 4th. Whatever happens, happens. So we've done everything to preview the season. Are projected to finish 4th out of 10 teams. Yep. So... let's think this through then. So, 4th out of 10 teams in the conference, whatever. Just know that we're going to be better than 9-22. The goals for me are probably to, finish above 500. Suddenly, if we have a couple of 80 overalls, we'll be fine in the conference. Let's see. How is our roster after the preseason training? Oh, yeah, let's look at School Pride, where we have nothing unlocked. Awesome. And little fan support. School Pride's 2 stars. Ooh. Not good. So let's go to Coach Report Card. We're at 50%. We just need to have a winning season. Yeah, they want us to do those things. We should be able to... Okay, we didn't get to anyone to 80, but we have some 79s and 78s. Let's look at our roster here. 78, 79, 76, 79, 78. Okay, that's pretty good. Granted, we're starting 5 seniors. Wow, we're going to be really bad next year, which is not exactly great because, yeah, we're going to be really bad next season. But that's okay. We're going to do what we got to do. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. If we're good this year, maybe I'm just one and done here. Who knows? Let's go to recruiting and figure out. We have 5 scholarships. We have to replace all 5 of our starters. Wow, this is really sad. Okay, we'll send them a letter of interest. I'm going to look again at our search results. Maybe somebody... Nope. Nobody with any sort of interest in us who's better than a 1 star. Except for one guy. Oh, God. That's painful. These are the guys... Okay, shortlist guy. Oh, wait, this is just shortlist guys, I assume. This must just be our shortlist, which... Yeah. I'll offer scholarships to anyone who's in the top 1,000. I would have to send letters of interest, duh. I'm not even going to worry about it with recruiting any other points or anything, because it's silly to try. It truly is. We're going to be very bad next year after having what I think... I bet you this may be a 20-win team because of how bad our competition is. And if it's a 20-win season, I should be fine no matter how poorly we do next year. That's it, only 6 guys in the top 1,000. I'll do one to him as well. We have 1 2-star recruit. I mean, at least we're doing what they want us to do, but... Let's look at our search results again. I mean, nobody wants to come here. Maybe if we win 20 games, we'll have better off-season recruiting, and then that's not so bad, but... I mean, we're going to be very bad next season after what I hope will be a decent year. Let's sim a week and see what happens. We better be, after a week, 2-1. I'm going to be very disappointed if we're not 2-1. Let's see. Well, this is not a good start, considering we scheduled bad competition and lost our first game. Like, I set up this season to be a season with a lot of wins, not a season where we lose to these awful teams. Oy vey. Hey, we beat USF. That's a good win for us. That's huge. We're 2-1. Awesome. We're above 500. Unfortunately, we lost the home opener, which means we did not get all of the Alumni Challenge stuff, but we got one of them since we beat USF. So let's do the study hall, and we'll see about the other stuff as we go. Let's go to recruiting. Let's see, we're at 53%. See, we're improving. This is good. Let's go to the recruiting database. All of these guys who we've offered to our targets, we'll offer them scholarships now, and then, well, that'll be that, I suppose. Next year is going to be a very big rebuilding season, and hopefully our guys improve enough that, you know, maybe a couple of them are like 75s that we have. But I mean, woof. Next year is going to be a bad season for us. So offering scholarships to all these guys. Wyatt Chester, alright. Nicodemus. That dude does not look like a Nicodemus to me, I am sorry to say. Now, I've made scholarship offers to all of them. We have 7 guys. We need 5 of them to commit. Or, maybe we don't get 5 of them to commit. Maybe we just hold off until until the off-season for recruiting. And we try our luck then. I mean, we got 2 3-star guys in the off-season. Here, we're not going to get any. Did we win? Nope, we lost. Okay, well, hey. 2-2 is not good. I don't know how that game turned out. I'm hoping we won. That's why it's like they have all of this screen space. You see, my webcam's not blocking anything that's relevant right now. Yet for some reason, the developers decided we're gonna put the big simulating thing right there, right to cover up some of the calendar and your team's record. Oh, we lost. Freaking. Not good that we're 3-3. Let's go to recruiting. Did we get some guys? Hey, we signed our 5 guys in the class. Great. All of them are top 1,000 guys. Oh, we did not sign the guy who could play at Miami University. We did sign one Ohio guy. Okay. And this guy from Zion, Illinois. Alrighty. Well, we didn't sign any shooting guards, but that's okay. We'll live. We'll live. Maybe someone's hurt, and that's why we're 3-3. I honestly thought we'd be like 5-1. Truly. 54%. Okay. Let's look, though. Anybody hurt? No, we're starting the same guys we've been starting. Maybe someone who's redshirt will get better. Hopefully these guys become like 70-somethings, not just 70s. Anybody hurt? No. Nothing new from the athletic director. Alrighty. Let's just... Well, we got our guys, we got our recruits. Let's just sim the rest of the season and see what happens here. Maybe we'll beat Butler one of the games. I doubt it. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually be not terrible this year. That would be good if we were not terrible, but something tells me we will be terrible. Okay, let's see here. Come on. Let's get a bunch of wins here. These are bad teams. We should be able to beat these bad teams. I'm not playing a game. The only thing I will do, actually, I will say, I will make one exception. If we are in the conference championship game, I will play that game and hopefully win it. Make the NCAA tournament as like a 16 seed. But I'm not going to play in the NCAA tournament. I don't want to upset things because I could play every single one of these games and win every single one. Where's the fun in that? You know? Like, it's... defeats the purpose of doing this. Because the whole point is to see if we're a good coach. Now, in football, it's a little different. We still lost twice. I'm not that good at the game. This one, I'd beat anybody. I'd play number 1 and I'd win by 15 points. I just would. Well, if I wanted to win by 15 points, we would. But hey, we've won now 5 consecutive, dating back to November. Hopefully, hopefully we do okay. If you're watching the archive, by the way, on YouTube, give me a subscribe and give me a follow on Twitch. But yeah, I archive everything to YouTube, which is linked on Twitch. That's where you can find also stream highlights, along with just playlists that are all of my stream archives. Whether it's the Pokemon Red randomized Nuzlocke that went very okay for a while, and then not so very okay at the very end. And then some other stuff that I'm doing these 3 sports games I've been playing. NCAA Football 14, NCAA Basketball 10, as you can see, and MVP Baseball 2005. And like I told Mr. Masters earlier on in the stream, we lost 0-0. That was weird. That was a weird thing. Well, we lost... Okay, we lost for real now. Weird glitch with the game. Either way, with MVP, I'm going to be streaming that either tomorrow or Monday. Today is Friday. It's Saturday, right? Yeah, it's Saturday. I was watching football earlier. I should know what day of the week it is. They all blend together. It's, you know, it's tough to remember. But hey, 2-3 in conference. Excuse me for the yawn. That's not terrible. You know? Not awful to be 2-3 in conference. Hopefully we'll beat Loyola Chicago, no longer part of the Horizon League. Neither is Butler, who's listed in here. Wow, we're above 500 in conference play. Oh, our job security number is going to be great. Enough that if we suck next season, we might be able to save our job. Don't know what happened in the Green Bay one. I'd assume a loss. Another win. This is good. This is good. We're doing well. This is probably going to end up as my winningest season as a head coach. Year number 3, which not a bad thing, you know. Maybe we win 20 games. It helps me get above 500 as a coach, and then I could look elsewhere. Maybe someplace offers me a different job, or I who knows. Who knows? Okay, good, good. You know that we might actually finish 4th in the conference, which would be huge. Granted, if you have 5 seniors, all of your seniors are all of your starters are seniors, you should be, you know, winning games. I will say I do like the marching band soundtracks in these games. Lost another one. We weren't even close against Butler. Wow. We might be like, 12-6 in conference play, which is... Okay, maybe not 12-6. I don't know if we play 18 games. I think we do in conference. Maybe we're like 10-8, which is above 500, plus our solid record in non-conference play. I mean, we may be a 20-win team or close to it, which would be huge, because my first season at Cincy was 17 wins. And then, if we get to 20 here, suddenly, that's a pretty good result. Excuse me, huh? Apologize for the yawning. I think I'm too tired. I need to go take a nap. Yeah, no, I will say, aside from this, and aside from the streaming, what I've been playing lately is Spider-Man Miles Morales, which I'm almost done with. I do have to beat the final mission, and then I'll probably do some stuff in New Game Plus. I don't think I'll actually beat the whole game. Yeah, I'm just going to continue simulation. Not going to worry about it. But with that, I want to do all the side quests. I'm not going to 100% complete the game. I am going to beat it and get close to 100%. I'm just not good enough at games that I don't want to replay the same mission 6 times to try and get whatever little thing I have to do, special. That's tough. It's not fun that way. So, it is what it is. I'll probably play New Game Plus enough to unlock the last few... unlockables, whether it's the suits or whatever. 19-11, alrighty, 19-11. We finished 5th in conference at 10-8. Okay, we've lost 3 in a row, not good. But we're clearly not a terrible team at 19-11. I don't think we're on the bubble. Maybe for the NIT we are. But yeah, we are definitely not on the bubble. I can guarantee that. Just to confirm, yep, nothing. We'd have to do much better. We have no key wins. We're not that good. I do want to check recruiting, though. So we do still have a 2-star recruit. I wonder if anyone got reclassified as 2 stars. Oh, good. 4 of our guys got reclassified as 2 stars. So that's better. And he's number 650. That may be, maybe they're not as bad as we think. They probably are bad. I'm going to look at our roster here and see. Manage roster. Okay, these guys are still the same levels. Anyone improved? No. They haven't improved over the course of the season by not playing. And then, yeah. I mean, not really assisting a ton. 6.1 for him. That's pretty good, actually. Nor are we scoring an obscene amount. But, seniors are going to go. That's fine. So, hopefully these guys take a couple of steps forward because, I mean, they need to improve by like 3 or 4 to be our starters next year, and they're all going to be seniors then, which is so interesting. And then, yeah, these guys won't play next year even. These guys will probably come off the bench as 70-somethings. I'm going to have to do, again, easy stuff. Let's see, Alumni Challenge result. Oh, we didn't get it. Darn. Let's look at our coach report card. 78%. We're keeping our job, and I'm back above 500 in my career. That's good. 48-44. We'll take it after 3 seasons. We beat our rival twice, which is good. Not great record against the top 25. This is going to be my 2nd winning season out of 3 years, which is good. So let's go to, yeah, what did I say for our style? Half court. I probably could have picked that differently. Either way, 19-11, 14-7 at home, so 5-4 on the road. Wow. What the? Oh, that was them last year. Ugh. Did they include that for me? That's not right, though. Oh, that's not... Wait. 26 and 22 is... Yeah, no, that's 45, and that would be 48. Yeah, that's not correct. Those are not accurate numbers for us. So we can't just use that number. Versus if I go to Coach Report Card, those numbers also aren't correct. We are better than 48 and 44 overall. Because we're 8 above 500. We went, like... We weren't that bad last year. Whatever. I'm not gonna lose sleep over that. I think that's everything to look through here. Because I don't think we have any school pride unlocked, so we don't. So let's go to the conference tournament. We'll sim it one game at a time. If we make it to the championship in the conference tournament, I will play that game. Otherwise, we'll go through another off-season. Oh, we did not win our first round game, so... I was hoping for a 20-win season. Maybe if we make the NIT, we'll get into a 20-win season, but I doubt that. So let's simulate up to and including that day. Excuse me. So, 19 wins in our first season at a new school is fine. We'll take it. I mean, we got some good recruits at least who hopefully will turn out to be legitimately good. Because I don't have the patience to do the scouting on guys, so that costs a lot. I'm not going to tell you if a guy has good potential or not, because that's expensive, essentially. Well, I went 19 and 12. We're going to skip the selection show for obvious reasons, and we did not make the NIT, but that's okay. 19 wins in year 1. No one can be unhappy about that. Granted, we did lose our Final Four, which isn't great. Maybe 19 and 8. Maybe if we have 22 wins, we're probably at least in the NIT, or 21 wins. But you know what? Finished 5th in the conference, above 500. That's what they wanted me to do. We beat our rival twice, which I assume our rival is Youngstown State. So, let's continue simulation. Oh! They want to extend our contract for 5 years. Let's see what we can get after our 19-win season. If we get some, really, really ridiculous job offer... Yeah, we didn't. None of these are that good. They're all, 150 or worse. They're not very good. Let's keep the other 5 years. Yeah, let's extend the contract and take that. And then we can go on to the off-season with knowing we have a 5-year contract. Let's look at report card. 73%, this is now year 1 of 8. So suddenly, we could be terrible next season and probably keep our job because they aren't going to fire us with 6 years left on our contract. So we have four 2-star guys and one 1-star guy. Unfortunately, since we didn't do any sort of scouting on these guys, we don't actually know if they're any good. Because we don't have the money to scout. We just don't. Okay, so we did that. Let's look at players leaving. We have 5 graduates, and then probably a couple guys are going to transfer. I'm betting. 1 wants to transfer. I have 24 points. Let's see if we can talk him into staying. Oh, I have 53 points. He needs to take his time. Okay. Let's do visit by assistant coach. This is talk to your parents. Gonna need to give it more thought. Okay. We're close. We might be able to get him with enough points. Oh, we got close. Nope. Okay, bye-bye. We have a scholarship then for the off-season, which hopefully we can get some, maybe a 3-star guy or maybe even a 4-star guy if we get lucky. If we're lucky, we'll get a 4-star guy on our team. And that would be huge, because that 4-star probably starts as a freshman. I didn't check how Cincinnati did last season. I forgot to. Whatever. Not a big deal. I don't think they were that good. Okay, let's go to our search results. So we have some 3-star guys who are interested in us. Not that far outside of the top 100 either. So I'm going to take these 3-star guys who are interested in us. Whatever. If he's a JUCO junior, maybe he's even better then. These 5 3-star guys are all going to get letters of interest. And I have a lot of points. Since we have so many points remaining and we only have these guys to recruit, I'm actually going to use some on things like scouting, for example. Internet research, watch game. Let's do that then. Hopefully, for the guys at least who aren't that far away. Like Illinois guy, I bet you it's not going to be that expensive. Oh, it is. 21 points is way too many. Even with 215, I'm not spending 10% of our points on attending the dude's game. Let's see, he's one who is too far away. And then the guy from Florida, don't think that's a pipeline state, is it? Nope. So we will actually worry about Boyce, and maybe we can find out that he has excellent potential, and then we look like geniuses. We'll find out. Alright, so we have our targets. None of these recruits have... Actually, let's see if... Yeah, caliber-wise, we have the 3 stars. Yeah, so we're good. Maybe I should try with one of these, guys who's in our pipeline. Maybe there's a local kid who's like, you know, yeah, you're East Liverpool, I'll come to Cleveland State. So let's see. Let's give Whitehead a shot, since he's gonna be so cheap. Maybe. I doubt it. We have 200 points. What do we have to lose if we try with that one guy, right? So we have 6 targets, 1 4-star guy, and 5 3-star guys. Excuse me. So let's see here. Also, what games are they? I guess AAU games then? Okay, so we went up a little with this guy. Let's offer him a scholarship and only him, and let's just send everything we can. Let's see, scouts. So let's see. We found out some things scouting wise. We did not find out anything else. Like, we have to review the game film and send a scout too, and that's the only way to find out about if they have potential. But let's do playing time. Let's do location. Let's do coach strategy, and let's do playing time again. Might as well. We'll worry about the other guys. One of them we can get in a week or two. I'm sure of that much. So let's do off-season recruiting here. Let's see. Maybe we get the 4-star guy. Nope, he signed somewhere else. Good riddance to ya. Overall a B. You know, that guy's overall a C. I mean, the problem is we just can't get enough info, even if we phone the high school coach. I mean, maybe we do it for all these guys. Maybe? I'm almost like, let's not do that. I don't think I can get rid of... Oh, undo action, great. So let's just offer scholarships to these dudes, and whichever guy we get in the top 200, fine by me. Maybe they become a 4-star recruit after they've signed with us, and then we're doing okay. We'll offer him a scholarship as well, and that'll be it for this week. Next week, we'll offer to these 2 guys who are a little worse. They're clearly a notch below who we have here. Something tells me one of them signed. We're done with recruiting in the offseason, I'm guessing. Yep, signed Cleveland State. Derek Flynn, the JUCO Junior. Unfortunately, it's the JUCO Junior. We have no other scholarships remaining. That's fine. Let's just sim to cut redshirt reorder. And then we'll have 5 in-season scholarships to worry about. 5! Because we have 5 seniors who are going to be leaving us. After last season, 5 seniors. Oh, this is bad. We're really bad. Wow, we're going to be terrible. Wow, we're going to redshirt these 2 for sure. And you. Yikes. Wow, we're really bad, and he's not going to play. In fact, I'm just going to redshirt him, because he's a 63. I'm going to redshirt these 4. Maybe, I mean, my God, this is really bad. Yeah, you can't, I'm not, what? Why did he get moved up to center? All of a sudden. No. Maybe I won't redshirt these 2 centers who are bad. I'll redshirt the power forward. Why not? Either way, neither of them are going to play, so it doesn't really matter. Can I redshirt? Nope, I can't redshirt anyone else. So let's figure out who plays where. So 75 overall gets to start for sure. 6'7" center, let's do it. This is mid-major college basketball. That's not unheard of. Okay, so not awful. We're definitely worse than last season. And last season we won 19 games and weren't that good. So, yeah. I'm gonna just work with our bench guys, I think, before the start of the new season. Not cutting anyone. Yep, continue simulation. This is painful. You know, this is like... Eek. Eek. Ugh. Ooh. We're gonna be really bad after a 19-win season. Let's start the new year, and then I think we'll call it a stream. Maybe a little shorter than I've been streaming, but you know, we got through 2 full regular seasons. We kind of know where we're at. Sure, we'll do the Puerto Rico tip-off again. We are projected to finish 7th in conference. Okay. Yeah, we don't have depth. We're bad. We're really bad. Butler's really good. They went 28-4. Yeah, they're good. We're not as good. Okay, sorry. We only have 4 scholarships coming open. 152 points for all of them. I don't even know what to do. Like, our 8th guy off the bench, who may actually play, is a 65 overall. Woof. This is not going to be good. And I'm making sure we play the weakest, as many home games schedule as we possibly can. Anybody who's like a C-, D+, D+, at home, great. All the D+, all the Ds, we are going to play them. At home only. Albany, great. Because those are the only teams we might be able to beat. We're not playing at Cal on Christmas Day. That's not happening. Let's figure out before Vanderbilt. Let's see. There are a lot of D teams. Great, D-. We'll take all the D-. So we'll get rid of Vanderbilt. We still have to get rid of Central Michigan and Weber State. But that's okay for now. D-. Awesome. Because maybe we end up as like a 17-win team then? If we're lucky? Lucky really is the operative word. We're going to be bad, so we should be playing really bad teams. Okay, we scheduled the 2 D- and the D. So let's go with UMBC at home. Great. Let's get rid of the Weber State game. And let's start adding more to our schedule. Now we don't have to worry about taking away any other games. Great. Alrighty, let's go the other direction. Maybe there's somebody who's like a D- or something in one of these conferences. Okay, the Sun Belt has a bad team. At least 1 or 2, it looks like. 2 bad teams. North Texas at home, awesome. I'm not gonna sleep on any of this stuff. We'll play the worst teams we can. I don't care if they're bad losses if we lose to them. You know, we don't look terrible if we beat them. Suddenly, if we lose, you know, I don't know, 15 games, at least we won 15, too, and we played really bad teams to do it. Duquesne? Okay, fine. Don't come here, Duquesne. St. Bonaventure. The Bonnies coming to Cleveland. Okay. Alrighty. So we won 19 games last year. We're going to win fewer than 19 this year. That is not a question. But that's okay. I'm thinking we do for the, training, I think we focus more on our bench than our starters, because at this point we have 4 seniors who are gonna suck anyway, and maybe we figure out, you know, maybe these guys get to, at least this guy gets respectable because he's gonna actually play real minutes. So for backcourt training, let's just do a bunch for shooting and offense, a little bit for defense, and a little conditioning. For our bigs, a lot of defense and conditioning. No doubt about that. And then we are going to focus... Let's do 80% for our bench and 20% for the starters. Let's do that. If any of you who are watching this are like, oh, maybe do this instead, let me know. 2-star recruits, C defense, a lot of... Okay. Assign A average potential recruit. Good job on the grammar. Yeah, I know we have no one on our short list. Let's see. We want guys who are not awful. And these guys aren't awful so far. Let's see. Anything else interesting? Okay, top 500 dudes I'll look at for sure. Especially if they have high interest in us. Because high plus a scholarship usually means signed. Nope, nothing there. Okay. Let's see about the best offense guys. Okay, low interest. I'm not going to waste my time with a low interest guy when we have 4 scholarships to hand out. Medium, I could... If he was in our pipeline, I would. Let's see. A- defense, highest interest. I'll add him to the list. He's probably not going to be very good. Once again, low interest is not worth our time because we're just not going to get anyone who's that good. Like that. Let's see, in the pipeline, highest interest guys. Maybe there's someone who has, like, medium interest who's in the pipeline who's not terrible. Nope, they're all really bad. Very low interest, yep. So it's not worth our time to even try with these guys because they're not coming to Cleveland State, that's for sure. None of them are. They might go to University of Cincinnati because that's a big conference school, but they're not coming to Cleveland State. So we have 9 guys on our short list, and I think that may be fine. I bet that 4 of them sign with us. You know, we have a couple dudes who are from within the pipeline, so that's helpful. And then, yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, they'll add guys, whatever, that we won't bother with them. They say if anyone's on there now. So, okay, so we lost 4 in a row to end last season, but we won 19 games. We're not going to be good. But you know what? Maybe we win like 17 games. If we stay above 500, they're going to let me keep my job. So, maybe then we build something decent. Probably not. Let's go to Recruiting Central. Let's see. Anything interesting? No current targets. That's how they do it. With targets, I forget. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be able to sign these guys who have no interest in us. I don't know what they're thinking. I'll at least give this guy a look since he does have some interest in us. But I'm not going to spend all my points on him because he's not worth all the points. I'll at least see if they, you know, maybe offering them a scholarship and they're like, oh, Cleveland State, you know, I'll give them a look. I doubt it, though. Okay, so we've done that. These are all 2-star guys, seriously? We're going to be bad for a while. I mean, we got those 2 3-stars a year and a half ago, and they're now our 6th and 7th guys. So that's good. I mean, they'll be starters next year. We're going to be very young next... Oh, my God. We're going to be super young after this season. Like, we're losing 3 seniors. We're going to have 1 senior next year. Then we're going to have all these dudes who've been redshirting and who are freshmen. I mean, that's going to be nuts. See anything else with highest? Yeah, I'll do the highest guys who are at least close to the top 500. That's at least not terrible then, you know? 2 3-star guys. We can work with that if they improve. So these are all the worst, so no. We'll make the cutoff this guy because he's local. And that'll be good then. So we have 9 targets. We'll go by interest now at this point because it's very clear we're not getting this guy. We're not getting anyone. So that's that. Let's look at our job security entering the season and stuff and maybe see how our roster is because maybe our guys really improved. We have 73% job security. Okay. Not terrible. Let's look at our roster. It's not good. It's really not good. This is going to be painful. It's going to be a painful season, but at least these guys may end up as like 70s soon. So these are the 2 guys who I had redshirted. They're now freshmen playing our 6th and 7th men. The thing is, they improve 3 more points next year. They're suddenly 74s as sophomores, 77s as juniors, 80s as seniors, and suddenly that's not so terrible. What's the problem is that senior, 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 senior. And our best 3 guys will have 1... They're all going to be guards who are not that good. It's going to be a rough season. I'm not going to mince words. It's going to be a rough season, a painful season, and hopefully we do okay. Yeah, not going to be good. It's just, do I want to do half court? Do I want to change us to something else? Let's look at our shooting. Maybe if we have really good shooters on our team, I'll change us to up tempo. We don't have really good shooters on our team. We're going to play half court because we're terrible. And maybe if we become less terrible by not playing a ton of possessions, You know, if we play slowly, maybe we end up winning just some games like 60 to 51 or something. Then maybe we're okay. We'll find out. Maybe. It's not going to be fun this season, but you know what? We're at Cleveland State, which is where I wanted to be in the first place. Actually, let's see. Can we look at school information? Team statistics. Okay, let's go to. Can we find? Oh no, we can't find out with Cincinnati how good they were last year. Yearbooks. Oh, that's our yearbook. Okay. Yeah, that's not right. We were at Cincinnati in 2010. It's really annoying that we can't see stuff correctly. What is this? School Pride at 5 stars? Seriously? What? I need to look at that. 3 stars. Okay, School Pride's at 3 stars. Which, okay, 3 stars we can live with. We have nothing else to unlock right now. We're going to call it a stream because, you know, it's been about 90 minutes and it's been fun. And we have, not quit. Save. Dynasty mode. There we go. This is Dynasty 2. We'll save it. We'll call it a stream here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't given me a follow, please do. If you're watching on the archive, give me a subscribe on YouTube and also a follow on Twitch. If you give me a follow on Twitter, I tweet out every time I go live. So, next game I'll be playing will be MVP Baseball, probably tomorrow. Yeah, a little disappointing, kind of, for the first year that we simmed through today, but it is what it is. At least we won 19 games last year, and maybe we'll be not awful this season. Fingers crossed. Alrighty, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!